So I have to show you guys the backyard. My garden in the back here has gifted me another new plant or flower. Look at this, guys. It's called musk mallow, and it just appeared. It just appeared. Remember we mentioned it a few weeks ago that it was growing, and I'm like, what is this? I've never seen it here. Here it is. Musk mallow. It is so pretty. It's so weird because I keep mentioning that I love these erect, long, tall flowers and that shoot like the party on top. And here she is, musk mallow. And then I keep talking about verbena to you guys. And look how beautiful it would look if I planted it in a terracotta pot. If I put two of those in, wow, that would be amazing. So I think next year, instead of doing geraniums, I'm going to plant up all verbena here in the pots. In all this is going to be purple next year. Yeah, I'm already thinking ahead because I just love it so much. I can't stop talking about it. I know, I'm sorry. It's just a beautiful cluster of little tiny flowers. Like, how pretty is that? And I think it just looks so beautiful with the contrast of the terracotta. I just love it. I really love July in my garden. Everything is just at its best. It's not really that hot yet like August will be, even though we've had extreme heat wave come through. But August is definitely the hottest month. So look how pretty the cosmos look. I've moved them here so when you come through the gate, you get that first look of them and then the beautiful backyard. There's lots to do, lots of deadheading. My peonies are all done for the season, so I got to do that. But yeah, there's something special about July, and I feel that because my birthday is July 10th, I always aim for the garden to look its best just around that date. I don't know why. It's not like I'm having a party or anything. That's my date for the summer blooms, for everything to look beautiful and manicured and well taken care of. I have to walk over to show you how stunning my lavender is. Of course, Rocco has to walk around with me. But look at that. Look how beautiful. It's nicely framed here. I do need another one here. There is another one back there, but it's missing right in this spot. So I do need to get another lavender there. So pretty. I was just walking by the tomato plant and look at this. My first tomato. I think this one is really ready. Let's pick it. I have to taste it. Oh my God, these cherry tomatoes, you can't go wrong with. They are so good and sweet. I can't wait till this whole vine turns red. Look at that. So many little tomatoes. Even there on the top. Do you guys see them? Wow. Yeah, so let's do some deadheading. And then we need to feed. July is a beautiful month in the garden, but there's still a lot of work, still a lot of deadheading to do. This is considered a spring plant, spring flower. Lots of things that have died back, that are not going to come back until next spring. So yeah, let's clean this up so we make room visually for the daisies that are back there and English lavender. And what else is going to be here? Russian sage. And there's going to be lots of blooms. That looks better already. It looks manicured, and then the daisies are being exposed over there, so they're getting more sun. And now we're making room for all the summer blooms. I'm going to cut back that cornflower. It's done as well. Let's do that. Cut them all the way down. They were just very messy and floppy. We don't need that. And now let's move over to these daisies in front of the ones that are blooming and deadhead those as well. See how now the other daisies are getting more exposed, and those daisies are done. They probably will rebloom again. Deadhead these firefly ones here. Pull some weeds while I'm here. It doesn't end. The weeds just keep coming. This lavender scent is just at its finest. It's at its peak. It's so beautiful. It smells like the countryside. And last year, Sabina and I went to a lavender farm. If you haven't watched the video, go back. I can't remember what month. It was like the last weekend before it closed. So I'm going to say mid-July. And it was in such a beautiful little town. We went for a beautiful lunch there. Definitely have to go back. But this made my lavender obsession grow, this visit to this lavender field. And I'm going to wait to see if there's lavender on sale and buy some more and just finish it off here and then go that way as well. It's looking so pretty. If I sound out of breath, it's because in between filming, I'm pulling weeds, I'm lifting things, and I'm just keep going, keep the momentum going. So yeah, if I sound out of breath, that's why. I really love July in my garden. Just love it. Because you're getting enough sun, but not sun that it's just going to scorch everything. And you know, sometimes in August that could happen. So July is just magnificent month. Okay, what's next? There are some daisies there in the back that need attending to. Let's do that. But first, since I'm here, this catmint, let's give it a good trim. July is the month that you're doing lots of watering, lots of feeding so that everything is at its peak. And I will do a proper garden tour probably around my birthday time. What's today? Today is the 6th. So Friday. So in the next video, let's hope, I will do a full-on garden tour front and back for you so you can see how many beautiful changes are in my garden. My neighbor is putting up a beautiful fence, so that will change the look of this beautiful picture. So it's going to look magnificent. Nice backdrop for my garden. Okay, next is these little daisies. They definitely need to be cut back. I think they struggled a lot during the heat wave that we had last week. Like it was beyond hot, which we never get in July, beginning of July. But here she is. And then right beside there, I need to cut back the catmint as well. So let's do that. Well, I don't normally cut back like this. Usually deadheading means that you take the flower and you go down to the first leaf and you cut right there. But I kind of just took it like I would do lavender or catmint and just gave it a good haircut. I think we're beyond fussing with this. This was flopping. It wasn't looking pretty, so I just deadheaded that way. I hope I didn't damage it, especially that all the stems now are exposed, but it is in a shaded area. It only gets sun in the morning, so I think it should be okay. Let's do the catmint. That looks good. Butterfly is still not in full bloom. And by deadheading all the spring blooms, now I could see where it needs a flower or a plant, right? Because when the peonies were in full bloom and flopping over, it was covering all the soil beside it. But now you could see all the bald spots and where I can fit another plant. On this side, everything looks so pretty. And then look at my verbena. This is the one that I didn't want, but I ended up buying anyway. She's beautiful. She's finally starting to bloom. So pretty. Totally different than the verbena that I love, but it's still beautiful. And I love that purple lavender shade. Lots of bees around her. This phenomenal lavender, it's everything. It's probably even nicer than the English one in my eyes because it just looks more whimsical and more casual, which my gardens are. They're not city gardens. So look how just like scrumptious it is. I just love it. I was actually supposed to go to the nursery today to see if it went on sale. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a ride. What do I have on my face here? Some dirt. So yeah, I was going to take a ride today and then I got on the highway and I forgot to go left. But I'll probably go there on Wednesday and see if there's any sales because I'm sure there's going to be ones coming up. So this hydrangea looks really good. It's starting to come up, this one as well. They're doing really well. So yeah, July in my garden is all about everything dying off from spring, cutting everything back and exposing all the summer flowers. So pretty, especially with those pink ones up there. What a gift. Like every year, this garden just shocks me. Like one year I was standing by the pool and I noticed that I have a raspberry bush there. Yeah. See what I mean? So every year there's just something new that comes up. And like you've heard me in the dialogue about these flowers, that the rain could bring them over or the wind, and they just appear in your garden. And I love them. And then right when I was going to walk away, I just noticed a new flower here. Can you guys guess what this is? It's called a lemon balm. And she's white and she's very pretty as well with tall stems and then the party on the top. Wow, that's something new. Never had that. So I guess it's made its way with the pink ones. Oh my god, there's like a whole bunch of them. So when I de-weed, I'm just going to de-weed around it and then leave these beautiful blooms here. So pretty. So there you go, just a little bit of deadheading. You know, the peony was a little more than just de-heading, but it needed it. But yeah, July is all about just enjoying the fruit of your labor and seeing where your garden needs help with and where it has a bald spot so you can fill it in. And there's always something to do in our gardens. Also, not that long ago, I mulched here and I added fresh soil. July is another month that you should be adding more soil to keep everything moist for those really hot days. Adding some mulch, adding more flowers, so that way your garden just flourishes through the summer months. Okay, let's get rid of all these deadheads here and just give it a good watering. I don't usually water at night. I usually get up super early and water, but I didn't have a moment today. And then the guys showed up for the fence. And then Rocco was barking. It was one of those mornings, so I didn't water. So it's early enough in mid-afternoon that I can still do that. So let's water it really well. So I wanted to feed because I feed once a week in July. But I think I'm going to not do that today and wait for a cooler day. Sometimes when you feed and then the sun hits it, the leaves burn and all that. So don't take a risk. Let's fill up the bird bath. They all come around this time to drink and take a little bath in there. One day I'll have one that's, you know, self-propelling and making noise. I was going to deadhead the yellow flowers, the beautiful yellow flowers in back of there, but I think I could wait another maybe week. They're almost done. But the minute something starts to look a little drabby, it's better just to deadhead so that either you get another bloom from them, depending on the variety, or that it doesn't just look unkept. So I have to say, I think my favorite flower perennial in the garden in July is definitely lavender. So all varieties of lavender. And then, of course, the Russian sage. Anything that's blooming, like the daisies, the cornflowers, all the verbenas, and then everything else. But like, this is its glory time. The beautiful lavenders. I have to show you my beautiful clematis. I cut her down to nothing. I thought she was done and it was dead, and I totally cut her back. And look at that, she sprung back without me doing much. I water every couple of days. I haven't fed her. I haven't even like thought of her. And she came back in its full glory. Look how beautiful her little flowers are. Trellis here. And she's gonna end up all the way up. Maybe she'll make her way over to the wooden trellis. That would be pretty. Another reason I just love July, because you get these beautiful flowers in May, and then by July they're in their full glory. Look how it's like tripled its size. Yes, I gave it a bigger pot. That makes a difference, but she's definitely living her best life here. Very pretty. So not only are we deadheading, we're also constantly pulling out weeds. In the cement slabs, in the garden, they're just everywhere. I'm having a look at these cosmos, and they definitely need some deadheading here. The more you prune these, not prune, the more you deadhead. Oh, there's a little bug in there. What is that? I've never seen that here. Like, it's almost like a potato bug. But yeah, the more you deadhead these, the more they're going to shoot out flowers. These pruning scissors are my favorite. They're really comfortable on the hand. And they're special because my dad gave them to me. Let's do this one as well. So that little deheading session on these beautiful cosmos, you'll see the blooms are going to double now. So they're not wasting water on the dead ones. So pretty. So I know the garden tour is coming up, but I wanted to give you guys like just maybe 2-3 seconds of my porch near the kitchen, because the Gara here is magnificent. So don't blink. Was that not glorious? Oh my God, she's making me so happy. I bought 2 colors, the white and then the pink. I'm loving the white. I love the pink too, but the white one seems to like just shoot these beautiful flowers, as opposed to the pink one. She's doing like a cluster. But I hope you enjoy this video. I'm glad you spent 20 minutes with me or whatever. But I'm glad you watched my video if you made it this far. And so thank you for spending some time with me in my beautiful garden. Next video, I'm pretty sure it's the tour, but something else can come up that I want to show you beforehand. But either way, I will see you in the next one. So today's Wednesday. So Sunday, I'll see you on Sunday. Rocco, do you want to say hi to our friends? Yeah, they haven't seen you in a while. Come, let's say hi. There he is. There's my little Rocco Poo. Wait, Rocco. I'm just looking for my... I know it's so hot, eh? I'm just looking for my microphone. It's not sitting underneath you. Say hi to our friends, Rocco. Say hi to your friends. Everybody always asks about you. So you have to come and show them how beautiful your fur is coming in and what a good boy you are. See you guys in the next one. Oh, he saw a birdie. Big birdie. Oh, big birdie. I don't know what bird it was, but it was huge. So he ran all the way to the backyard there and chased it away. It was huge. Probably some kind of eagle. It was a big, black, dark bird.